Arno retirement. How do you feel about this news?
Well, certainly I think Swiss ice hockey is not as good today as we were yesterday. Arno was a pillar within this league, and he was, let's just be honest, he was a mentor for a lot of us coaches. He's a coach that from the first day I arrived in Switzerland, I was told that this was the creme de la creme of coaches and motivators. And over the years, I became good friends with Arno, and all the way from golfing events to talking about high stakes poker to playing against our clubs. And I'm very sad today when I woke up to this news.
Have you talked to him recently?
Well, I sent him a nice message, and kind of in our business, a lot of times you sometimes need your own space to yourself. And I know from being a coach myself that you're pretty much as good as your team. And this year his team had a lot of adjustments. They had budget issues. There's a lot of pressure internally, obviously with their finances, as Davos is a small market team. And unfortunately Arno was somebody who didn't have the same horses on the ice that he's had in the past. And he's still an amazing coach, an amazing person, and I don't think we've seen the last of Arno del Curto. I'm sure he'll materialize somewhere else.
Friday you'll play in Davos against Davos. You will be the first coach in the National League to coach a team without Arno del Curto. How do you feel about that?
Well, it'll be sad. I mean, I know that they're going to be highly motivated trying to impress their new coach. So unfortunately, Geneva is going to be their first team, but we'll be ready to go. We're always ready to go in Davos, but it'll be a different team, a different era for Davos. But certainly he was the face and the identity of that club, and I'm sure that club won't be as good as it has been in the past.
Do you understand his decision to retire, as it was the official press release?
Well, I don't know, but certainly, I know he's won his last couple games, and I know this guy's went into ZSA, and he went in and beat the great ZSA Lions. And one thing about Arno, he'll always go out a winner, and he'll always be known as the most winningest coach that I know in Swiss ice hockey. And he's a sports icon and certainly a Hall of Famer in this country.
Finally, last question about Arno del Curto. You're now the eldest coach in the National League. How do you feel about being the dinosaur now?
Well, I guess if you're going to be a dinosaur, be a T-Rex. But I guess I use this one. I talked to somebody independently. I had one of my friends who's in banking call me, and I say, well, if you're over 56 years old, I guess you're too old to be a banker, or I guess when you get older, you might not be as intelligent, but that is truly not the same. I mean, the older you get, the wiser you get, and certainly people like myself and Arno and people of my age, I mean, we certainly we don't wake up any dumber each day. We wake up a little sharper, a little bit more acceptable to the new way things are orchestrated, and certainly I feel my best years of coaching are in front of me. So I guess watch out league. Without Arno, it's going to be one less top coach to worry about.